Hey everybody, this is Eddie Ember coming at you with another episode of You Don't Know Jack. In the last episode we did Granny's Roach Butter. Today we're going to do Brow Nana Banana Toasters. Yeah.
We're going in
So
30
as
seconds.
usual, I don't have anybody with me.
What are you doing up at the whisking hour? Most people are catching 40 wanks right about now. Why aren't you slundering? Oh well, since you're already aroused, we might as well get on with the magic. How many players are there tonight? All alone. Exciting. Type in your nomenclature, won't you? All right, now here's what you're going to do. You will see a question.
We've all seen this.
Time is money, got it. Let's get this ball running.
Today's
so
wrong
tired
answer
right
of the
now.
game is brought to you by Brown Anna Banana Toasters. For a perfectly toasted banana the first time and every time. Say, nice banana.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
I'll explain what's going on over these little intermission points, like I did in the last episode.
Will you calamari me? If Nadia Suleiman, better known as the Octomom, actually behaved like a female octopus, what would happen after she gave birth? She'd die, her spine would dissolve, she'd eat her children, or she'd eat the genitals of the father of her children. That's how she got into this mess in the first place.
Yeah, I had
Watch
no
how
idea.
easy this is. Female octopuses, octopi? No, whatever. Die shortly after their eggs hatch. So the Octomom would unfortunately kick the bucket.
Yeah.
Then they bury her in one casket and her uterus in another.
Anyways, I started working overnight shifts at work.
Here's a good one.
It's
I Heart Atom. If Albert Einstein had written a romantic comedy about the atomic relationship between neutrons and electrons, which Jennifer Aniston flick would have provided the most appropriate title?
I never
Break
watched.
Up, The Object of My Affection, He's Just Not That Into You, or Leprechaun.
I have no idea.
Because neutrons have no electrical charge, the negatively charged electrons are not and never will be attracted to them. But I did see a picture in Us Weekly of an electron getting frozen yogurt with a proton in Palm Springs. Woo!
Anyways, it's my day off at work.
Let's
Work
try
is from
Bed
11
bugs,
till
bye, bye,
7
bye,
now.
and it's a toxic this or that.
Toxic this or that.
I'm gonna read you a list of 7 names. For each one, you need to tell me if it's a boy band or an insect repellent brand. If it's a boy band, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's insect repellent, press 2. Each one right gets you $300. Each one wrong cost you $300. And like someone putting a roach out of its misery, you'll want to make it quick. Answer fast for more cash. We good? Here we go.
Yep.
Take that! Cutter! 98 degrees! Damage! Off! Ultra pure! Ozone!
I have no idea.
Don't feel too bad. Technically, all of these could be considered a kind of repellent. I play the 98 Degrees Christmas CD to keep ants out of my kitchen.
Anyways, yeah, 11
It's time for
in the
Facelift book.
night till 7
Which
in the morning.
website would not be a fancier version of Facebook? Physiognomy book, Nate's book, Countenance book, or Visage book? No, your physiognomy is your face. Face?
Oh,
Were you thinking of this one? Nate's book would be a fancy name for ass book.
oh.
And trust me, you don't want your friend to poke you on ass book.
Anyways, I thought it would be funny to do an episode of You Don't Know Jack
And now,
when I'm supposed to
gory.
be asleep.
Suppose Al Gore gets gored during the running of the bulls in Spain. If he demands a recount of all the bulls and steers in the run, what will the recount find? 12 suspicious bulls and steers? 20 dubious bulls and steers? 36 fishy bulls and steers? Or 51 questionable bulls and steers? That's a lot of bull.
Oh yeah.
One right answer coming up. Each day of the running of the Bulls Festival, 6 bulls are released along with 6 steer, so 12 animals in total. The bull's horn didn't pierce Al Gore all the way through. It just left him with dangling chaps.
Anyways, I'm supposed to be trying to get my
Let's say so long to round 1.
Back on track so
Let's hope you do a hell of a lot better the rest of the way.
But I thought it would
Keep
be
in mind,
a
all the
good idea
prizes
to
are
try,
doubled in round 2. And
doing
hint,
a
hint, keep
episode
an
of
eye
You
out
Don't
for the wrong
Know
answer
Jack.
to the game. It's still out there. It's time.
And I think it's working so far because I am so beat right now.
May I introduce I Love You, Meth Cooper. I've been watching that AMC show Breaking Bad about a high school chemistry teacher who uses his science powers for evil by manufacturing drugs. And speaking of chemistry, the title Breaking Bad contains several chemical symbols such as Br, K, N, and Ba. So now it's time for a chemistry pop quiz. Which of those symbols have I matched with the wrong name? Bromine, Br, potassium, K, nickel, N, or barium, Ba?
I think it's
Bromine, Br. It's right there in the very beginning. It's like you flunked out during the first day of class.
barium.
Here's where the money is.
Nickel?
N stands for nitrogen. Nickel is Ni.
Oh.
Chemistry was never my strong suit in high school. And by that I mean I didn't have chemistry with anyone of the opposite sex, or the same sex, really.
Right in this both manners for me, so that's why I missed that question.
Next. This heavy metal band is confusing. What might a typical headbanger yell at a Satan-worshipping death metal concert? Neptune's moon rocks! Helicopters kick ass! Meat substitutes rule!
What?
Whales wail!
What might...
Watch. Seitan is a common vegetarian meat substitute made from cooked wheat
I should have
gluten.
hurried up and answered that.
Yeah, that should be a pretty awesome concert.
Plucking chickens picking out a mate. Gets on merry hate.
And now, Refereo.
Refereo.
I don't know if you've ever been to Rio de Janeiro, but they have that giant stone statue looming over the city called
else I'm
Christ
not
the
familiar
Redeemer.
with.
It's real famous. If Rio's Christ the Redeemer statue were refereeing a game played by other giant statues, what call would he be making? Touchdown, safe, traveling, or pass interference?
Safe.
Now pay attention. The Christ the Redeemer statue's arms are stuck straight out to the sides, sort of like an umpire calling a baseball player safe. Still, Christ would make a pretty annoying constantly saying things like, you know, the only way to be truly safe is to accept me as your personal savior.
Hey. Anyways, I have plans of doing 2 episodes
Try this
tonight.
on for size. Stop rhyming now, I mean it. Eating which of these snacks would make Mr. Peanut a cannibal? Corn nuts, Cracker Jacks, grape nuts, or munchies? No, and they don't have any grapes in them either, which is good for the grapes guy from the Fruit of the Loom, because he
Munchies?
loves grape nuts. Where's that confounded right answer? Cracker Jacks is the only snack listed that contains nuts. What does Mr. Peanut eat anyway? I'm guessing it's a lot of fish. Don't know why. Just seems like he'd eat a lot of fish.
I don't
Maybe
even know
it's
who
the monocle.
Mr. Peanut is.
Never let me go.
Ouch. Well, that was just embarrassing.
Here we have
Just whipped myself in the-
Big Dickens. Which Charles Dickens novel ends most like the way The Sopranos ended? Great Expectations, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, A Christmas Carol, or Little Dorrit?
I have no idea what...
You should read the sequel to Great Expectations.
Little
It's called
Dorrit?
Suffocating Disappointment. Ready for this? Dickens died before finishing The Mystery of Edwin Drood, so it pretty much stops without getting to an ending, just as, love it or hate it, the last episode of The Sopranos dramatically cuts to black. I hate it when things don't have proper endings. Reminds me of a joke. A mobster, a writer, and a turn-of-the-century British street urchin walk into a...
Thank you. didn't want to hear the end of that. Back attack.
Step right up to the
You all
jet.
know this.
Ah, you already know the rules. Off you go. Sequel. The subtitle. Get ready for a massive
Okay, I know this.
disappointment.
I could do this.
Good luck.
Terminator 2. There it is. Speed. Okay, I actually don't know. There it is, Monsters Unleashed. Barbershop 2. I have no idea. Home Alone 2. There it is, Lost in New York. Congeniality. X-Men United. B2 Cruise Control. Barbershop 2 probably was the people's. Oh. I'm not sure, I don't want to take the risk. Hopefully I got a plus score. Yay!
There it is! Sometimes players do this annoying thing where they get a lot of points because they answered a lot of questions right. I don't have to worry about that with you.
You don't know Jack!
Yeah, you don't.
Good game,
Let's
everyone.
listen
Donnie,
to
what's next?
a
Alright, give me the
advertisement.
hate sign if you're interested in more playage.
Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a hand getting to the bathroom?
Oh, leave me some shred of dignity. I can use the toilet without your help. You don't need to hold my hand.
Oh, okay, great. Scream if you get trapped in there.
Yeah.
That's next week on Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Anyways, that's episode 1 done. So, until next week, this is Eddie Embers signing out.